Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be an update on many things here, including the winch. So let's start the machine, pull it out of the hangar and show you the updates. Stick around. So it's not that cold today, just a little bit below freezing point. I didn't start those machines in a week. It should start right up, but I like to have starting fluid just a little bit. Typical. So what you haven't seen in the last video are those pulleys on top and at the bottom. So they swivel 180 degrees. There's the guiding here of the cable. So whatever direction of the pull is always going to line up with that pulley. And usually this pulley is on the other side. But this one spools in left to right, and that's the reason for that assembly here. I can still disengage the spool. So I've unspooled maybe 150 feet. I'm going to let it rewind now. Added those posts for the chokers, so I hook them like so, 1, 2, and voila. So those are the pulleys. So the control box is here and the covers sides, so the only access I can have is to the PTO, but at that point, I mean, you want to reach it, you can. Same guarding on the other side, and I put a box on top of it, put my chainsaw, snatch block, and the remote. And the anchors at the bottom, they do very well their job. from here I have a good pulling point. I'm going to put a pulley here. It helps me also to pull the logs beyond the trail, which is not possible when I'm pulling directly from the winch. You'll see by yourself. And voila. Well, this is where I am now. I've moved the snatch block here. I'm maybe 40 feet away. I'm going to pull those 2 logs there. And for that location, that would be it. I'll have to move on the other side of the trail to pull the long log there in that direction. Sometimes the wood pile in the video doesn't show much. Well, today it's one of those days. It's very cold outside. It's -10 Celsius, 20 Fahrenheit, but yet I'm sweating. So I remove my coat, I let it dry a little bit. And the reason for that is we have a good sun and no wind at all. So now I'm going to pull all this cable up to the location, and I'm going to bring you along with me. So this major tree is 48 feet until I get to the fork at the end. It's maybe 6-8 inches at that point. So that's the main thing to pull. Along with that, I'm going to also chain down this one here and this one here. Okay, for those who don't know exactly how this works, I think they call it a slip hook. As you can see, there's a key in it. There's 3, so means that I can hook up to 3 chains. I'm going to leave those both ahead. I'm going to take this one, and the hook at the end is pretty much like a dead weight, something like that. And yes, there's a better way of doing that. For the chain, you have that small pin, and the hook or the buckle. In my case, it's a buckle, but some have the opening so you can slip the chain in it. So usually what you'll do is you're going to chase this pin from the other side, and you can slip that underneath the log when it's on the ground. So it helps you thread the chain to that small channel. I'm going to, okay, like so. And after that, I'm going to slip the chain in it, like so, and it's going to hook like that, and you leave that right there. No worry, it's not going to come undone. Now I can hook the second, like so. So here's a good example. That's a good example where you have that chain, and I'm going to poke this and pull. So that's the reason for that. Like so. I'm borderline to the limit of the transmitter. And this one is I'm not going to sell it for firewood. So basically 1 tree, 6 logs, the other one is from another tree, and still some room for one more tree. I think I'm going to go back that direction if I can. So this is my routine. Whenever I get ugly stuff, I put that in the boiler right away or on the pile.